Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Super Gaming Minute, the channel dedicated to all things Nintendo and gaming. Okay, so in past Zelda related videos, we talked about what we thought would be coming to the Nintendo Switch for the Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary. But when will we begin to see Nintendo start their celebration of the franchise? Well, let's go over my thoughts on the Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary and when I believe Nintendo will start celebrating this milestone. But before we get into everything, don't forget to smash that like button if you're excited for the Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Super Gaming Minute if you like all things Nintendo and gaming. And without further ado, let's get right into things. So let's be real. Nintendo has been around for ever. More accurately, since 1889, and they started producing video games back in 1975. So it's easy to see how Nintendo can have so many different IPs and explains why there are so many important anniversaries the last couple of years, including Pokemon, which is technically Game Freak, Super Mario Bros., which is still being celebrated right now, and of course The Legend of Zelda, among other anniversaries. Which had its actual anniversary in February. Even though Nintendo didn't say a single word about it on its actual anniversary date, and even though we're still technically celebrating the Super Mario 35th anniversary, they really should have said something on that date. Even a stupid tweet would have been nice, but no. So when will we be hearing more about the Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary? And what have we heard so far? Well, so far we've heard that Skyward Sword HD is making its way to Nintendo Switch, as well as Zelda-themed Joy-Con. They also announced Zelda Age of Calamity DLC, which will be coming to the Switch, and that they have, quote, nothing new to share when it comes to Breath of the Wild 2. Neat. As I went over in my last video, I very much believe that something else, something big, is coming to us for the Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary, and that Skyward Sword and Age of Calamity DLC is only to keep us happy while not overshadowing the Super Mario 35th anniversary. And once the Mario anniversary ends at the end of this month, we will start to see more in the way of Legend of Zelda. But when will we see what Nintendo is planning for said anniversary? Well, hell, I don't know, but looking back at previous Nintendo Directs for the following years, 2020 not included, we usually see some sort of Nintendo Direct in the second week of April and May, and then the following month would be their big E3 event. So my prediction would be either the second week of April or the second week of May. That is, if Nintendo is going back to their old system of releasing Nintendo Directs. Now, as we've spoken about before, there are rumors of quite a lot of Zelda games and products coming this year and ending the year with a holiday release of Breath of the Wild 2. So in order to accommodate all of these releases, it only makes sense that Nintendo would want to announce things fairly soon to get the hype going and still be able to space these titles and products well throughout the year. But that's just the opinion of a YouTuber who has literally zero ties with Nintendo and is really only grasping at straws here. Let's be real. But this timeline makes perfect sense to me. It's after the Mario event, which will soon be discontinuing Mario 35, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, the Mario-themed Game & Watch, plus more. Not only that, but we're now more than a quarter of the way through the year, which only gives Nintendo and its fans so much time to get hyped for Breath of the Wild 2 for a November release, if the rumors are true. And to space out all the other Zelda-themed goodies in between that, I mean, that makes sense, right? Think about it. The Nintendo Direct for the Mario 35th anniversary was on September 3rd of 2020, with the celebration seemingly to end as of March 2021, which would be roughly 6 months from the date it was revealed. If Nintendo decides to follow suit with The Legend of Zelda and give the same sort of timeline, they would need to announce the celebration fairly quickly. Considering a November release of Breath of the Wild 2 would put it roughly 6 months from then, if the rumors are true, that gives Nintendo only 6 months to release upwards of around 6 Legend of Zelda titles, plus whatever hardware and accessories they plan to brand for the anniversary. Does this make sense to anybody else? Am I a freaking genius? Or am I just way overhyping this whole thing? Don't actually answer that question, please. Now, before I end this video, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to all the people who have recently subscribed to the channel. A couple of weeks ago, I released my last Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary video, and to my amazement, received thousands upon thousands of views, which isn't the first time that that's happened on this channel, but is almost unheard of when we talk about new channels on YouTube. And it's happened twice now that I've received more views on a video than I should be getting at this stage of my YouTube career. And I am so happy and so grateful to every single person that has watched not only those videos, but every single video that I've put out, even the videos that don't get much attention. Which brings me to my point. I would love to hear your guys' feedback on what type of videos you want to see from me on this channel in the future. Do you want more prediction videos like this one, or more product reviews like the Analog Pocket video? You guys tell me. I want to make sure that I put out the content that you subscribed to watch. Alright guys, and that is it. That's when I predict that Nintendo will finally announce the Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary. Thank you so much for watching these videos, guys. You seem to really enjoy the Zelda themed videos, so I thought I would share my thoughts on when I think the anniversary will be announced. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you guys like all things Nintendo. Keep my predictions in mind so we can see how close or how far off I was. And of course, comment down below when you think Nintendo will finally break their silence and announce their plans for Zelda's 35th anniversary. Thank you again, you guys, from the bottom of my heart. And as always, keep on gaming.